Okay guys, what's going on? It's Liam here, long time no see. If you've been following me on Instagram, you would have seen what's been going on. If you don't follow me on Instagram, or you don't have Instagram, you wouldn't have known, so I'm going to break it down real quick, but I am going to make a bigger video. I think it's been about, what has it been, like 7 weeks or something. I'm kind of a bit out of it at the moment, but what happened was I got probably the worst food poisoning of my life. I was supposed to either lose both my hands and feet from necrosis, or I was supposed to die. The doctors couldn't culture anything from my blood, so I had a cardiologist, I had a kidney doctor, I had organ failure, I had myocarditis, which is failure of the heart muscle, I had renal failure, I had a thrombitis problem, I had sepsis. So basically I had a friend come down from Melbourne to Chiang Mai, and the usual restaurant that I go to where I just get red meat, that's all I really eat is red meat, perfectly healthy, lots of lean muscle, everything you want, nice high cholesterol, nice high testosterone, sleep well, erections every morning, perfectly healthy. Red meat does that for you, fantastic. Red meat, soda water, salt, iodine, selenium, organ meats as well, all fantastic. Liver, brain, all that good stuff. Blood as well, really good. Perfectly healthy, but unfortunately I had a friend come down from Melbourne and he said, let's try this chicken dish. And so I said, okay, let's try this chicken dish, and it was crumbed. And I had some, and it kind of tasted funny, and this yellow stuff kind of came out of the one that I ate. We shared a dish, and you know, whatever, it's fine. And I'm gonna try and hold it up. My shoulders are still messed up from this whole thing, but I within about 2 hours of eating the food, I was throwing up and shitting myself. I've had food poisoning before, so I just had a bath and kind of went through it. And next morning I woke up and I was way worse, went to hospital, and then within about 10 hours I was being resuscitated because I had basically a heart attack. The myocarditis got so bad I had to be put on a ventilator. Parents flown down. The doctor said to the parents, look, he's got gangrene, and because, you know, when you have organ failure, your mitochondria, I won't show you my feet, it's pretty, well maybe I will, you can probably see. Used to be much worse, used to have it in all hands were black. The doctor said to my parents, look, here's the options. You can cut off his hands and feet, and hopefully the gangrene won't spread to his organs and shut down his brain, or he won't become mentally disabled, retarded, whatever you want to call it. Hope you can hear me. And then they said, no, not going to cut off his hands and feet, thank God. We don't want him to survive if he's going to be, you know, he won't want that. And that's 100% right. I don't want to have fucking no hands or feet. And they said, let him write it out, and I wrote it out, and I made a miraculous recovery. All the doctors are shocked, they couldn't believe it. I got airlifted back to Melbourne, that was fun. And the doctors are in shock, and all I did was I said, I'm not eating the hospital food, I'm not taking this drug, I'm not taking that drug, just give me meat. Just give me the red meat. And so went through the most unbearable pain that I think probably most humans could ever go through. If you ever get your hands and feet lose all their blood and their mitochondria, you will understand what pain is. It's unbearable. You will really understand what pain means. I would rather get tinnitus again than get this. So by the way, the doctors think it was caused by staphylococcus or streptococcus, so you can look that up if you want. It's STAPHLYCOCUS, and the same thing with strep. Anyway, so I'm recovering now. Basically, they're trying to tell me my spleen has failed and it can't filter the bacteria, and I think that's total bullshit. So what I'm going to do is just start eating spleen. I'll keep you updated, but once again, guys, I'm still recovering, still eating plenty of meat, still getting plenty of sun. But if I haven't answered your emails, and I've got about 600 of them waiting, I saw that today, I apologize. That's why. Basically came back from the dead. It was literally one of the hardest things I've ever done. The doctors just told me, look, you're going to die, so make your peace with it, or we're going to cut your hands and feet off. You can look this all up, necrosis. It was Bangkok Hotel. Why don't you even call them up and ask them if I was there in the first place? Bangkok Hotel Chiang Mai, Alfred Hotel Melbourne, that's where I was. Anyway, talk to you guys soon. Don't worry, I'm going to make a longer video with photos and videos and all the gory stuff. And like, you know, I thought tinnitus was bad. I really understood what horror and pain was from this stuff. Like, it's just, it'll make a fucking man out of you. Like Mulan, make a man out of you. Looking forward to that movie. Anyway, talk soon, guys. Get through it. Harden up. I don't want to hear your excuses. Start with something. Start with meditation. I'm not telling you to just kill yourself and do a 5-day dry fast, but I don't want to hear why you had to have the Mars bar, or why you had to have this if you're diabetic, obviously. But you get what I'm trying to say. So that's why I've been away for a long time. I didn't just drop off the face of the earth. I nearly fucking died, okay? The only reason and the doctors, once again, I even recorded it, my last appointment with the doctor, and he said, I cannot believe it. I cannot believe how well you're doing. He said, the doctors said, when I was getting better, they said, all right, they walked in, well, you're going to lose all your toes and you're going to lose most of your fingers. Does that look like I'm going to lose most of my fingers? You dumb cunt. I mean, the doctors these days are just ridiculous. Like, they'll just come in and they think they're so smart and they'll say anything. And they say, all right, well, make sure you get your protein. I'm going to get your breakfast in now. What was the breakfast? It was a Big M, it was cereal, it was tea, and it was toast. Protein. Get your protein in. So you can, I'll show you here as well. I was supposed to lose my nose. That's not acne scars, that's new. I was supposed to lose, can't see his reflection. I was supposed to lose my nose. Nope, guess what, didn't fucking lose it. Anyway, talk soon guys. Once again, I'm gonna go to sleep right now. I'm in my dressing gown and it's super fun life. I've got my catheter here because guess what? The drugs they gave me a distended bladder. So now I've got this thing in for fucking 2 weeks, which is super fun. And every time I get a boner, it's like my dick's getting ripped out. So I wake up every morning just like, ugh! Every morning's just painful. It's fucking horrible. And guys can relate to that. Well, I don't know, maybe you can. Anyway, guys, I will talk to you soon.